It's easy to think that making tax digital doesn't apply to you yet, and that assumption is exactly what causes a last-minute compliance scramble. And so here's what MTD actually is. Making Tax Digital is a UK government programme requiring businesses and individuals to keep digital records and report taxes through compatible software, replacing paper records and manual submissions. It's been rolling out in phases since 2019. The first phase, MTD for VAT, is already live. And from April 22, every VAT registered business has been required to use compatible software to file returns and maintain digital records. No exceptions for most businesses. The next phase is MTD for income tax, which started in April 26, according to gov.uk. Whether it applies to you depends on your income level, which is what we'll cover next. MTD for income tax applies to self-employed individuals and landlords, not limited companies, not employees on PAYE only. The eligibility trigger is qualifying income, income from self-employment or property, not your total income from all sources. The House of Commons Library confirms the April 26 rollout applied to those with qualifying income above £50,000. Those above £30,000 are expected to follow in April 27, with lower thresholds still under review. So, above £50,000, your date has been April 2026. Between £30,000 to £50,000, it's likely to be April 27. And below £30,000, there's no confirmed date yet. And of course, you can check your figures against current thresholds on gov.uk. They've shifted before, but don't use that uncertainty as a reason to ignore it entirely. So now, here's what most people underestimate. MTD for income tax isn't really about going paperless. The software is just the mechanism. The actual disruption is the reporting calendar. Right now, on self-assessment, you file once a year. Under MTD, you submit quarterly updates to HMRC 4 times a year, plus a final end-of-year declaration. That's a real workflow and memory change, especially if you currently batch your bookkeeping annually. You'll also need MTD-compatible software, which typically means a subscription cost. Now, there was a pilot that began in April 24, and stakeholder feedback flagged genuine concerns around software readiness and onboarding costs and admin burden, and budget, time, and potentially money for you to absorb this properly. So, here's the decision rule. Above £50,000, you have to act now. Check gov.uk for compatible software, speak to your accountant, and plan your quarterly submission workflow. Between £30,000 and £50,000, monitor the April 27 timeline and set yourself a reminder to check in. And below £30,000, you have no confirmed date yet, but I would consider you should check annually. Thresholds evolve. The one thing not to do is assume it doesn't apply and revisit it too late. If that was of value, subscribe to the channel for one real business question answered every video. For the same clarity in writing, the website and newsletter is 5minutebusiness.com.